Okay, guys. All right. This is your week ahead to prepare, see what's going on in the energies, the general reading. So also please take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. I did not put a date on it, so this is timeless. Whenever you find it, that's when you're meant to find it. And if you need personalized reading, you got miatarot.com right there. All right. Let us begin. Let me get this time. You know what? I'm gonna fool around with our little new oracle cards that we got here. All right, let's see. What's the energy for Aries for the week ahead? Ether dance. The cycle continues. Anger in attempt to mask insecurity. Okay. You may have a situation where someone's trying to mask insecurity. Hopefully it's not you, Aries. There's some sort of continuation of a cycle. And you may be doing a little bit of I know it's not daydreaming, but maybe there's some dreams, some messages that come to you this week. So just pay attention to your message or your dreams. The number 35 could mean something to someone. All right. So let's see. Energy for Aries. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. There's a situation you're acknowledging, but you're not talking about it. Okay. What is it? This may be a disagreement. It could be a disagreement on, what is it called? Moving forward moving forward in relation to a particular situation that you have with another individual. Could be love related. Doesn't have to be. But there may be a little bit of not seeing eye to eye this week. You'll cut through the bullshit though. You're gonna you might not initially say something, but I do feel like you might say something. That kind of piggybacks onto this. Somebody may respond to you with a little bit of anger, and it's just masking the fact that maybe they feel a bit insecure with what you said. Because I do feel like whatever you are saying, you're cutting through with a knife and you're opening up the situation at hand. I do feel like ultimately there's going to be a happy ending. Somebody's going to be happy, whether it's just you by yourself or you guys get to a better level of understanding, a little bit more lightheartedness, a little bit more fun with whoever this person is. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with here. All right, what else? All right, you got 9 of Swords in the reverse. You got the 5 of Swords. I feel like on your end, the situation at hand, as far as like, if there, like I said, there might be arguing, but you're not going to feel the stress of it anymore. So maybe before you felt the stress of it, you're not feeling it now. I do feel like you're not having, even if there's an issue, you're not losing sleep. Okay, you got King of Pentacles here. You got the Justice card. I do feel like there's going to be some situation that is made right. There's somebody that's going to want to fully invest in you or invest in the situation. So, why do I feel like you're going to win an argument? Anyway. Give me something more geared towards work. Oop, that wanted to come out. Hierophant. Two of Wands. I feel like you're this week you may decide to step your game up, step your level up. Some of you may even be getting a promotion this week. You may have felt like this was kind of blocked at one point, but you'll see a rise in status here for some of you. So if you are one of those people that are getting that promotion, congrats. You got the Lovers card here. Knight of Wands in the reverse. There's something that gets revealed to you at work, but you're deciding to, instead of like, I'm not going to say crashing out, but instead of approaching it with a lot of passion, you're choosing not to. You're choosing actually to fall back on it. Just kind of take yourself out of it. So I do see that happening. Let me look in love. I know that the what I was reading before may have been love related, but I want to look specifically at love for you guys. Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You may feel a little bit needy this week, as though you need that connection. You need the connection. Or maybe this could be somebody with you. Maybe somebody feels like they need that connection with you. Okay? But there's somebody here that might be a little codependent. You got the World card here. You got the Five of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. What is all of this about? Eight of Cups. Okay. You guys are stepping into a new chapter with whoever it is that you're dealing with at this point. This week, even if there was bickering, arguments, fighting, I do feel like you guys are walking away from that. You're not gonna continue to press it too much. So it kind of just piggybacked off of what I just said in the beginning about an argument or not seeing eye to eye and kind of just squashing it. All right, let's go to Taurus. Let's see here. Taurus. Oh, shit. Start your timer. Taurus. What energy is surrounding Taurus this week? I'm sorry I didn't do this live. I feel my back hurts. I injured my back and it just hasn't let up yet, but the injuries kind of made me feel like I can't take too many energies in. So recording sometimes helps with being able to focus. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, Lord. I really hope that this isn't literal, because this is all talking about the law, court, legal documents, fighting, confinement. You got defendant, innocent. There's somebody that may need to, somebody may be going to court. You also have confinement. So I'm really hoping that these are just more symbolism than it is actuality, because it does reflect, confinement. That's literal jail bars. And then you have, there is no peace without war. So I'm hoping that nothing like that is going on, but let's just see. So if I'm just going based off of the energy, then there may be something that you feel like you have to fight for. And you might feel trapped, or you may feel confined to seeing something one way or another, but let's just see. I have specific cards that if it comes out, it'll tell me if somebody is getting incarcerated. Not saying that you are, maybe you hear about somebody. I need to tell a Taurus not to watch the news. The news. I heard the news. All right. Five of Wands. This is sparring, but this is also like challenges, drama, some sort of drama, confusion. Seven of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. You need to stay out of it. That could be what it is. You're the innocent party. You need to stay out of it. You have Five of Wands here with the Seven of Cups. It's lots of confusion. It's lots of, this could be gossip. This could be drama that people are creating, just the energy around you. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. You need to stay in this abundant energy. Okay. It is light. It is your energy, Taurus. You need to make sure that you stay in that and don't get caught up in things that don't pertain to you. And when I say don't pertain to you, meaning like even if somebody got a problem with you, that's not your problem. That's not your business. So just making sure that you stay in a peaceful state. Let's see what else. You got Four of Cups here. You got the Tower. You keep getting the same message. What the hell? Stay out of it. I see you rejecting whatever this is, and this might create a Tower moment. Hopefully it's not like somebody spazzes out because you say no, but I just feel like you're needing to protect your peace this week for whatever reason it is that's coming out here. More. You got Ace of Cups in the reverse. You got Three of Pentacles. This is more so of taking care of yourself, not really associating with others. I just feel like more of a shut off energy and more just focus on you, just focusing on you, taking care of yourself. Okay, so let's look at career or work related energy this week. Work related energy this week. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Happy, sad. That's okay. Give me this. Hmm. You might feel highs and lows at work this week. The other thing that I got actually was someone trying to pull the okie doke on you and you being very cautious in the energy because you can see that this person may be trying to use you. I feel like there's an overstep of boundaries, and I also feel like there's somebody who's not putting in the effort. So be very cautious of whoever that person is. It is possible that they could be an Aries. They don't have to be. You also got Leo here too. Give me more. Okay. This is something there. Okay. There's something in relation to work. Do you feel like you got stabbed in the back and you're trying to heal from it? You're trying to get, yeah, I do feel like you think that you got stabbed in the back. There's some of you that there has been a habitual thing that's constantly happening over and over again. You haven't closed out this cycle. I'm seeing you trying to heal from it, but it needs to be closed out. I do feel like a lot of you will close it out. You got the Eight of Cups. You're going to be walking away from that thing there. Now, walking away could also mean that you're going to walk away from the position that you're currently in, or maybe just getting over the situation and finding a way to cope. I hope it's not finding a way to cope. I really hope that it is walking away, like you found something better. Let's see what's going on for love. Justice in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. There's some situation that you feel wronged. And it feels a little bit overwhelming, maybe disappointed in the situation that happened to you. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Page of Cups. I hope somebody didn't ghost you that you may have been fond of or may have liked. I don't feel like this is somebody that you got too deep with, but still being ghosted fucking sucks. It could be a Libra. You got the Justice card there. Give me more for love this week. You got Eight of Swords in the reverse, and you got the High Priestess in the reverse, followed by the Hierophant. Fuck. You might find out a secret about a secret relationship. If you do, just know it's going to make you feel liberated. You're going to feel like you're being set free. Okay? All right, Gemini. What's going on for the energy for Gemini this week? Shoot. Energy for Gemini. Wait, gaze, judge, reflect, then act boldly. Sowing seeds of hope, harvest what you plant. Committing to the process, blossoming, sustaining. The crows, almond, ancient ritual, dark wisdom, mystic messengers, death and rebirth. It looks to me as though something is being created behind the scenes. You have the crows here. Okay, so there may be some sort of message. I feel like you may get some messengers. Just be aware of your surroundings, and like it says, be aware of your surroundings. I also feel like that's what this is too. Take in the information, process it, and then move forward in the direction that you need to. I also feel like there's going to be something that you guys are working towards that is going to be sustainable. So this is kind of like your confirmation of saying continue with that process. All right, let's see. Gemini. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, are you recognize it's like you recognize something, but you're holding the information that you have found. So maybe that's this. Wait, gaze, judge, reflect, and act boldly. But there's some sort of information that you're receiving that you're not necessarily going to let out. I feel like you're going to kind of keep it under wraps. Why? Page of Wands in the reverse. Are you hold on. Okay. So there's something you're walking away from. There's something old that you're walking away from. Like you're not going to cry over spilled milk anymore. There is something that you're moving towards, and you have let go of the past. There's a new cycle that is full of happiness here. Okay? And you're recognizing, hey, this didn't work out for me. It's okay. I'm pivoting, and pivot you are, because you got something new. All right. I'm going to make that as general as possible because that could be anything. Give me a little more before we target work and love. All right. You got 9 of Cups here. You got the Empress. Ooh, baby. Whatever little thing you are doing here, let me tell you something. You're glowing up. Okay? This is a major glow up here. 9 of Cups, you have that self-fulfillment, self-content. You aren't looking outside of you. You're embodying the Empress. Okay? For men, Emperor. However, this is major glow up energy. Okay? And I love that for you. All right, let's look at work. I heard some of y'all might do something to your hair. Her red hair I'm just looking at her hair. All right, give me some work. Emperor, I just said that. All right. What about it? If you're a boss or if you're over people, or maybe it's just a person that you just gonna have to check, there is some situation at work. This just confirms it here. You got the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about work. You are going to have to neutralize. I'm not really sure how you would describe this, but there's a character at work that may be a little bit too emotional with a certain situation, and you're going to have to put out that fire. You're going to have to boss up. You're going to have to be the stability. But there's someone here that I feel like is doing a little too much when it comes to work. You may have to put somebody in their place. Not in a way of like, I just put you in your place, but like, what's the, God, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know, with dignity. You'll just have to do it in a political way because it's at work. All right. You always got to play politics. That's how they designed it. All right, let's see. You got the Fool card here in the reverse, and you got the Page of Swords. There's information that comes out. You're going to have to be very, very cautious. I feel like this person is verbally, it might be this person here. It could be something that either gets out or there's something that is said. I just feel like somebody's not holding back, but you have to be very cautious with how you react next. Some of y'all might have Aries in your chart because both Aries cards came up. All right, let's look at love. Let's look at love. All right, you got Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Seven of Cups. Have you made the decision to not really do too much this week? I mean, it's just this week. So, I don't really feel like too much is going on. Yeah, maybe you've even decided to no longer proceed in a direction with someone. If it, look, even the Chariot at the bottom of the deck in the reverse, if it's and then you got Page of Cups. This might be, there may have been a little love thing, a little boo that you were deciding you don't really want to either engage with this week or proceed with at all. I do feel like you may have seen certain things when it came to this person. Some certain things were being exposed. Could be a Cancer, because we have both the Chariot and now we have the Moon both in reverse. This person might be a little too emotional for you, and because of that, you may be pulling back and not wanting to really proceed with it in that direction. Give me more. Three of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords. This almost feels like I've been here before, and I'm not trying to go back again because there was a lot of conflict. Yeah, I just feel like there's something that gets revealed to you. You start recognizing certain maybe characteristics in this person, and you decide you don't really want to deal with them anymore. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer. I'm going to pick up where we left off. Oops. Let's see. Okay. What is the energy this week for Cancer? Game over. The Bull of Strength, masculine force, flame, resolute rules, leadership, dominance, power, control, commanding presence. I took two and I didn't mean to. The cycle continues. I'm going to show you the other ones. Game over. Bull of Strength. I'm indifferent. Limits, no compassion, disinterested, neutral, emotional, distance. There may be something that you are going to have to put an ending to. This feels like closing of a cycle energy, more so than anything, and having to stand firm and in control. And just standing firm in your convictions. There may be something that you're going to have to put your foot down on, Cancer. All right, let's see. Woo, woo, woo. What's going on for Cancer for the week ahead? Page of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot. Like I said, it's something that you may have to put your foot down on. I feel like there's some sort of information that comes in. Somebody relays some information. This may have even been information that was being kept or held back from you. I do feel like when you initially, it's very possible that when you initially hear it, you might feel a little uncomfortable, but ultimately, it allows you to stop whatever this situation is dead ass in its tracks. Okay, so you got that situation going on. Give me more. All right, we got 4 Pentacles in the reverse. Queen, yeah. You're getting down to, it just makes me, for some reason, I wanted to say you're getting down to brass tacks. I feel like you're cutting out all of the bullshit so that way you can see clearly in regards to this situation. And you know, it's interesting because whatever this is, with you cutting out certain things about this, so like if it was indecision, if it was you just needed to gain a sense of clarity, I feel like you found that clarity. What's interesting about this is I do feel like there is going to be someone who maybe they weren't opening up before. I feel like after this they're going to want to open up quite a bit. I feel like after that you'll start to see their heart center. I just heard melt away. So like if they're usually pretty ice cold, I feel like their heart warms. Sounds like worms. Anyway, all right. All right, you got 8 of Pentacles here. You got the Emperor in the reverse. Do you have a tyrant at work? Someone who likes to micromanage? Ooh. There may be a little issue with someone who's trying to either be very controlling about what you do or I feel like it's something of that nature. Someone trying to control what you do. And you're choosing violence. So you may actually choose to fight back. I feel like you have been as patient as you possibly can be. And at this point, you can't be patient any longer. Your patience has gone out the window. All right, let's since it wants to go into work, let's hone in on work and see what work has in store for you this week. Justice in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Why the Justice in the reverse? You know what? I feel like you're doing more of the work and there's people that are like, if you have like some sort of group thing that you need to do. Yeah, there's an imbalance. It's not structured properly. And even though you guys are building towards something, I feel like you're the one who's actually doing more of the work than they are. So you may take notice of that this week. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, some of you may be trying to get a promotion, and it almost feels like they give the vibe of like, we know that you're capable. We know that you are reliable. We know that you are self-motivated, that you are a leader, that you possess a lot of the qualities of a leader. But at the same time, we're just going to use your skills, but we're not going to get you anywhere else. I feel like there's someone out there that feels like they're trying to hold you back. So that way they can use your skills. Because once you're at a certain position, then they can't use your skills anymore. They can't have you all around the board. You would have to then be in a leadership role. Not in a leadership role, they can get you to do leadership things as well as team member things. So they get more out of you. But some of you may notice that too this week. I don't know. There's something about this week that kind of highlights the imbalances and imperfections at work. What's going on with love? Ten of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Ooh. You may be ending there. Here we go again. It's the ending. You may be ending something with a person that is, it just doesn't seem like they're interested in doing much of anything except wand action shit. They're not putting in full effort. They like posing as though they want to or that they're going to. I feel like they take advantage. I feel like they overstep boundaries. They do more of swinging wand than they do of actually showing up. So some of you may be letting go of a person. I don't have a sign in particular right now. You got fire sign energy, you got cups energy, you got pentacles energy. Or fire, water, pentacles. Sorry. Water for love. Okay, Queen of Wands. You got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You got the Eight of Wands. Oh, okay. There's someone who finds you very attractive. I feel like before they may have just kind of admired you from afar, not really saying anything. There's something, maybe they know that you've gone through a breakup. Who knows? But there's something that allows them or they get that courage to finally come and talk to you. And I do believe that when they do come, it's gonna be very quick. It's gonna be very fast moving. Okay. All right. Let's go on to Leo. Oh, shit. All right. What's the energy for Leo this week? That's a bad shuffle. What's the energy for Leo this week? Ooh. Hazy illusions. The cycle continues. So there may be a just a continuous cycle of not being able to see through smoke and mirrors at this point, or maybe someone's trying to do it. You too as well got the Bull of Strength, masculine force, flame, leadership, dominance, control, power, commanding presence, resolute rules. So for some reason I feel like whatever has been hazy, or maybe whatever you haven't been able to quite see everything. So like if you have been having a hard time with possibly seeing clearly or making a logical decision on something, maybe even the feeling of not seeing an ending to a bad situation. I just feel like hazy illusions just makes me feel like not really being able to see things clearly. But I do feel like this week you'll start to notice that that fog has lifted. Also keep in mind this week you may even feel it the most, Leo, especially because retrograde. Mercury is no longer in retrograde in your sign. So you might start to feel a little bit of relief. All right, let's see. Nine of Wands in the reverse. You got the Ten of Pentacles. You're in a very open to receive energy. There's something that's coming towards you. It could be a money situation, or maybe just the feeling of like I have everything that I need. It could just be more of a feeling. But I have that Nine of Wands in the reverse, just reflecting that you're no longer on guard. You no longer feel like you have to be on guard. And when you do open up, you allow blessings to come in. Give me more for Leo. You got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You got the Six of Wands. I'm telling you, look, see, hazy illusions. And then I told you there's something that you're going to see clearly now. The truth is being revealed to you. Okay? The truth is being revealed to you about a situation. You got Six of Wands, that's there. Um, I feel like you're going to claim victory over that, whatever it is. But let's see, what is the Six of Wands? Oh, you have claimed victory. So if you were overthinking a situation in your relationship, I feel like that becomes very clear to you. Like the truth is being revealed. There may have been characters that were trying to create an illusion, and maybe you just felt like you were very confused. Maybe there was some confusion. There was overthinking. I do feel like that victory, though, once that smoke clears, um, is I feel like this is in relation to you and a particular person that you're dealing with. You have victory with a relationship, commitment. You're able to see eye to eye. Give me more. You got Chariot here. King of Wands in reverse. There's something that's moving forward in your life with not much effort. You don't really have to do too much of anything. I see you kind of, I don't know. It's flowing. It's in flow. Honestly, that's what it is. You may have gone through a moment where you surrendered, where you just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to allow the universe to do what it does. And it is. But I do see like forward movement, a lot of progress in many different areas of your life. You'll start to take notice. What's going on for work? Excuse me. It talks about it. It talks about it again. If there was any type of issues, or it just felt like there were delays, or it felt like there was something that you couldn't see clearly, or maybe you just had like brain fog, that this week is clearing out. I'm telling you, this has to be it has to be retrograde, like a retrograde type of energy where it's basically saying like you're getting relief in multiple areas of your life. Give me more for work. I just keep hearing, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. The Hierophant, I love it. The Page of Wands in the reverse. Some of you, ooh, the Emperor. Some of you may have ended up no longer going towards a certain direction. Maybe you've pivoted. Maybe you're no longer working in the place that you were working and you're working in a new place now. Okay. This new place or whatever pivot that you have done is going to create, first of all, I feel like it's going to create massive, massive expansion, stability. I also see you going higher up in whatever your position is now, you're going to be going up. Okay. Because I just feel like there's this huge boss energy that is surrounding you, people looking up to you, people looking to you for answers. So you may find yourself in that energy this week. Let's look at love. Let's take a look at love. Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Why? Ooh, okay. Are you matching energy with somebody? Because what I feel like is there's some sort of situation that keeps happening and keeps recurring, but you've decided, you know what, I'm going to match energy with energy. If they're wishy-washy, I'm going to be wishy-washy. If they're happy, I'm going to be happy. If they're sad, I'm going to be sad. Like, I don't know. It's the feeling of matching energy. You may feel like you want to match. So it is very possible that like if last week you guys weren't on the same page, but this person is acting, I don't know, in a better mood, then you're in a better mood. Like you're kind of vibing off of the other person's energy. Whether you're doing this in a petty way or it's just because you're that connected to the person. Give me more for Leo for love. Two of Swords here in the reverse. You're acknowledging something. Three of Swords. Ooh, okay, give me more on that. Acknowledging a heartbreak or acknowledging hurting. Got it. So I don't know if this is a conversation that you're having with somebody else. Maybe you are. I think you are. This may be a conversation that you're having with somebody else. It's like the elephant in the room is no longer the elephant in the room. And the acknowledgement of somebody's feelings being hurt, whether it's yours or theirs, is actually being spoken about. What I find interesting though is as soon as it happens, it's like that weight either lifts off of you, lifts off of them, or the both of you, and things get rebalanced. So I feel like if this is something to where it's like maybe communication was kind of blah and you guys weren't communicating about this, that communication this week actually opens up the door for, I mean, technically healing, for you guys to finally get on the same page again, and not worry so much. I feel like it's like heavy on somebody. And then finally, as soon as it's out, you guys are in a better spot. All right. Give me energy for Virgo. Give me some energy for Virgo for this week, please. Energy for Virgo this week. Confinement. The World. I just heard, oh, I got the travel bug. The Tempest. Oh, are you going to be tempted to do something? All right. So we got Confinement, The World, and Tempest. This gives me, I'm telling you, this gives me the vibe of like, I am so tempted to get out and see the world. There's something in relation to travel, or if it's not seeing the world, like going out, then it could also be just, I feel like I need to start something new. I feel the urge to have a new chapter, a new start, a fresh start. But let us see what's going on for Virgo. The energy for Virgo. Eight of Swords. Man, shut up. Look at this shit. Hold on. So somebody feels trapped. Somebody feels stuck. It's definitely a mental thing. Give me more. Oh, wanting to release some burdens, wanting to get some things off of you. You may feel overwhelmed with either responsibilities or just people putting things on you. People are very good with doing that to Virgo, putting things on Virgo, because Virgo has everything in alignment, and Virgo can take care of, Virgo has it put together, but little do they realize that Virgo don't want to take your shit on too. Shit, they're already overthinking their own shit. Yeah, somebody, this gives the vibe of like, I want freedom. I'm ready to be free. You got Seven of Wands that's here. Some of you are going to need to be sure. Oh, goodness. You know what? You got Seven of Wands. You got the Three of Cups here. I feel like this is not in relation to just one person. I feel like this is multiple people that you're going to have to really put up your boundaries on, because I feel like there's a lot of people who want to lean on you, which makes you feel trapped. It's it's understandable why you feel tempted to go and do something and get away, because you feel trapped. So that might be somebody's energy this week in relation to, and I feel like this is family. I feel like this is like family responsibilities. Sorry, I just looked up at the ladybug, but I feel like this is either family responsibilities or this is friends. This could even be friends. I feel like I just don't feel like it's one person. I feel like it's multiple people that are doing this to you. All right, give me more. Hell, it could be fucking work. It could be work trying to put more responsibilities on you because you're so efficient. Don't let them do that to you. You efficient because you want to be done. Give me more for Virgo. Nah. Your spending or your money is good right now. Or at least this week. This week you feel like, oh, my money is good. I'm keeping money. I'm using self-control. I'm being very controlling, so strict on the things that I'm doing. I'm making sure that I'm staying very stable, very balanced. Um, but I'm taking care of myself at the same time. I'm balancing this out. I might be a little bit too strict, but I'm just making sure that that money is staying with me. So your money this week, I feel like is really good. Um, you're doing a good job with just taking care of business. All right, work. Let's hone in on work. Death card in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse. I feel like it's I wanted to say different toilet, new shit. Or no, different toilet, same shit. I feel like it's different day, same thing. You have the death card here. Nothing is really changing, which I feel like for you, yeah, for you, you don't like it because you're yes, stability, you love it, but at the same time, it almost feels like nothing is changing. And that could even that stagnant energy can also make you feel as though I don't know, it doesn't make you feel good. I have the Hermit in the reverse, which is kind of making it feel very uncomfortable. And you might be looking for an exit strategy on this little journey that you are on your at your place of employment. You may be feeling like, okay, I might need to I might need to break free. Because once again, the Hermit is you're not wanting to be in hermit mode where you're just in a cave, you're wanting to break free and get out, but it kind of feels like right now you might be in the spirit of looking. Okay, I got Knight of Wands, so maybe this is something that's really happening. Looking for something that you feel much more passionate about, that's exciting for you. Yeah, that makes you happy. So I feel like you're going to start looking outside of wherever you work for something that is going to excite you and bring you more happiness and fulfillment. So some of you may be in that mode right now. What's going on with love this week, love? Mm, you don't want to be bothered by it. I see you maybe protecting your peace a little bit too much. You have the Justice in the reverse and you have the Four of Cups. I don't feel like it's you might be, yeah. Maybe you're going into hermit mode when it comes to love and you shouldn't. Either way it goes, it could be because you're trying to protect yourself from being hurt again. Maybe somebody did you dirty, and this week you're just kind of like, I'm not really wanting to put myself out there right now. I do feel like, however, regardless of that, there is somebody new that may approach you, or there a new little cute love, a new little flirty love that is going to come your way. I feel like with that person, they're going to want to move things along, but I also feel like for you, you're not going to give really too much to it. I got the Six of Pentacles as well here in the reverse. You're not going to really give too much to it because you're trying to avoid a disaster right now. Some of you are just needing to heal, and that's just all that it is. And so this week might not be like your big love week. Okay. All right, Libra. Let's see. Libra, what's going on? Oh, come on. Oops. All right, Libra energy. What's going on in Libra's land? Libra's world. Oh shit. Anger and chaos. Y'all tapping into your Aries energy? Anger and chaos. Whoo. Touching the boundless limits of the universe. Okay. Hopefully that anger and chaos is not the boundless limits of the universe and that you big mad, but we're gonna see. And oh fuck fuck a duck. Like what's going on? Chaos, sorrow, madness, falsehood, agony, struggle. So Are we burning down stuff this week? We're going to tap into that energy and we're going to see what's going on. But already it sounds a little crazy. All right. What is the energy surrounding Libra this week? I sure hope that is not crazy like that. Maybe that's somebody else's energy, but let's take a look. You got Six of Swords here in the reverse. You got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Clarify that with Five of Cups in the reverse. You have somebody. I normally do not say this, but because the word came to my head, I'm going to say it because it might relate to some of you. You have someone that is a true narcissist. A true one. Not just somebody that is egotistical. I mean a real, true narcissist that is trying to bring their asses back around into your life. And that could be what that whole, anger, chaos, falsehood, madness. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of weird about this person. This is somebody that you have long gone, let go of, and you don't care, you don't give a shit about. You don't want to talk to them. You are over it. You're not holding on to anything. You're not dwelling. You're not missing them. Nothing. What is their why? Now, also keep in mind, this don't have to be love. This could actually be a fucking parent. This could be a friend, a brother, a sister, somebody that's in your family. It does not, we got them, okay? Around us. They are amongst us. So this does not have to be a love thing. However, there is somebody who has a very serious issue with their ego. And I feel like they're trying to come back around to you. Let's see why. They're trying to pull you back in. They're trying to pull you back in with their allure. With their lure. Lure you back in. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Magician. They're going to try to play off of your emotions. The reason why I say play off of your emotions is that Two of Pentacles juggling, going back and forth, kind of, trying to get that back and forth, that banter back, trying to weave themselves back in and work their magic. You're coming across as somebody that's holding back, and you're standing strong in your energy. The person that could be coming back around to you doesn't have to be, but we have Gemini here. You may have Libra in your chart, or it could be because it's happening in Leo season. We're at the very, very end, but yeah. So we have somebody trying to come back around to you to try to pull you back in. Give me more info on whatever for Libra, whatever comes out. You got the Lovers card here. You got the Tower in the reverse. Seven of Cups. I just feel like it's saying that you're not gonna get caught up in the bull. You're not gonna get caught up in their weave of lies and their confusion. I also feel like this person has already moved on, but it's like they want that old victim again. They want to make you their victim again. I do also feel like you see things extremely clear. So I feel like it's more so of just like a foreboding warning. It's just to say, hey, something might pop up. And you're stronger than that. All right, give me more for Libra, whatever comes out, please. You got Ace of Wands here in the reverse. You got the Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. Okay, so something that was a false start and you kind of had to let go. It may have caused a lot of stress in your life, but over time, and maybe this week in itself, whether depending on whatever timeline you're on, you will see over time that releasing the thing that did not work out for you was a blessing, and it took so much weight off of your shoulders. For some of you, You're at the very beginning of this. For a lot of you, you're at the end of it and you're taking that sigh of relief. You're finally being able to breathe in a full breath without feeling like you are losing it. So this is just to kind of give you confirmation that you made it. You made it through. All right, what is going on for Libra during or this week for work? You got Lovers here, Page of Pentacles. They may choose you to start something new project, maybe send you back to learn something, training. You might decide to go back to school. It's something in relation to either someone is deciding that you're it or you're deciding for yourself to start something new. So I do see new ventures, new learning, apprenticeship type of energy when it comes to work. Let's see what else. You got Seven of Swords here, and you got the Emperor. Steer clear of, it could very possibly be an Aries, doesn't have to be, but steer clear of the person who is trying to manipulate you to get control over you. They're trying to control you, and they're doing sidestepping shit. They're doing sideways stuff. So let me see. It'll be exposed. Could have Cancer in their chart too, but it'll get exposed. All right. Yeah, they're not a team player. It'll get exposed. They may even be trying to get, they may even be trying to get you fired if I'm being 100% honest. You got Justice in the reverse. So this is them trying to put you at a disadvantage. Just keep your eyes peeled. Okay, let's go on to love. You got Death card here. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. If you feel like you ain't been getting no traction, and not saying that you're not beautiful and gorgeous and all of that and that you can't get traction, but maybe you just haven't, there ain't no motion. There ain't been no motion. Simply because, I mean, it could be an array of things. Maybe you ain't trying to have any motion. And when I say motion, meaning ain't nothing happening. Maybe your dating life sucks, or it's just dull. I feel like something new is about to pop off for you. So you got Page of Wands here. You might be meeting someone new or starting something new with somebody that you already know. I also feel like you can, you know that this person is coming back. You can feel them. Possibly a Pisces, doesn't have to be. They've decided to come towards you very slowly though. Okay. They're coming. It's just slow. So this may even be something to where it's like a friend, where you can kind of sense that something is going on, that friend likes you or whatever the case may be, and they're deciding to kind of ease into it because they're having to transition from friend to lover. It could, and that's just an example, but it could be something of that nature. Or it could just be that you are literally feeling them energetically coming back towards you, around you. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. I'm not doing good on keeping everybody at the same time, so forgive me. All right, Scorpio. What's going on for you in the energy? Oh, light and dark, secrets, waves of change, silent shadows. Right up your alley, is it not? Scorpio. Mystery. That, you might as well just put mystery on that shit. Spiritual root. Oh, how I love this card. This is the first time I've pulled this card. It's a pretty card. Lots of spiritual stuff going on here. Kindle a spark. Is this a person? Do you have a spiritual root with a person? We're gonna see. Let's see what's going on. All right. Scorpio. I almost said Libra. Scorpio. What's going on this week for you guys? With that kindle a spark, it doesn't necessarily have to be love related. It could also be something that ignites you, lights you on fire, something creative and exciting. So you may be starting that. You, with a spiritual root, you could also be tapping into your spirituality a little bit deeper, and actually taking care of shadow work as well, like things that are deep and within. All right. You got Two of Swords that's here in the reverse, and you got the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups for me, please. Come on. Three Cups in reverse. Huh. You know what's okay? This is such a weird freaking reference. So, Two of Swords in reverse is you recognizing that you have something or there is something. You're being aware. Your awareness is there. You're not ignoring it. Seven of Cups with the Three of Cups in the reverse. The freaking the reference song that I heard is Two Phones by damn Kevin Gates. And the glimpse that I caught, and I don't know if y'all have seen this online, but this man came in, he was he was finna stream with two other dudes or do an interview or whatever. I can't remember what he's doing. And he comes in with a stack of phones. And they was like, why you got six phones? And he explains that the Two Phones song is actually talking about six damn fucking phones. And I remember thinking to myself, that is ridiculous. You have way too many phones. You're acknowledging this is ridiculous. I have way too many people. I know the reference took too long to explain, but I knew that I needed to explain it because I feel like, okay, if you have options, whatever the options are in, you're starting to realize this is a bit much. Like this is a bit too much for me. So yeah, you might realize that you need to tailor back on some things here. Okay? This is what I say, spoiled for choice is not a good thing all the time. So for that, I feel like you are definitely spoiled for choice and it's getting a little bit too overwhelming for you. So you're acknowledging that this week. I keep hearing fucking two phones. I keep hearing the chorus of two phones. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. There is somebody who feels fucking terrible about something that has happened in the past. They're still dwelling on it. They're still grieving it. They won't let it go. There is somebody who may want to come towards you to come and talk to you about it because this is really weighing on them. They want to be upfront with you about a situation. All right, let's look at work-related stuff. You got Nine of Swords here. You got Six of Pentacles. Why? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So once again, are you just overwhelmed altogether? I don't know what you're overwhelmed about. However, it talks about being overwhelmed again. So there may be some some stress. There may be a feeling of like I am having a very hard time juggling everything. I keep hearing fucking two phones. Okay, I'm sorry. And then we got the two again. So there is something is stressing you the hell out for some of you. Don't worry, because I kept hearing help is on the way. Help is on the way. You got support coming in for whatever it is that you feel stressed out about, that you feel like, I mean, and you know what? You don't want to fucking ask for help. That's why you're sitting in this because you don't want to ask for help. There's going to be somebody who knows you like the back of their hand. They don't care. They're going to come and help you regardless. Now that's the good work bestie right there. All right. So let's see what else for work. Give me some more. Seven of Pentacles and the reverse, Eight of Swords. Oof. No, it's a feeling of like I don't want to ask for help, but I feel trapped and I can't sustain this. Like whatever is going on, I'm not able to sustain this. Maybe this is the reason why you don't want to ask for help is because you even know with the help, it's not even sustainable. Like the help ain't even sustainable. Like I don't know. But I feel like there's a need. Like at work, there is a major need, but you feel like your hands are tied. I want, to be fair. Hold on. Mm. I see you needing to take a break. I feel like this is definitely energy of like kind of take a moment to step back so that way you can regroup. I also feel like it's not going to last. Whatever this is that's stressing you out is not going to last. Like it could just be saying that the feeling, the overwhelming feeling is not going to last. Okay? I don't see longevity when it comes to that situation. Um, let's go on to love. What's going on with love for Scorpio. It's Five of Swords and the King of Cups in reverse. You may be arguing with somebody who is very immature, emotionally selfish. Okay, emotionally selfish. I also feel like they try to play mind games with you. They don't want to get deep. This is somebody who is shallow. They don't want to get deep. And that's the reason as to why there's more of an issue than anything, is because they're possibly Gemini. That's that air sign shit. Um, what are they choosing? There's like there's like things that they're doing in the background and they're choosing to be deceptive. They're choosing to move in silence. And I feel like that's what's causing more of the issue, is because they're not connecting to their heart, to empathy, to going deeper with Scorpio. Scorpio likes to go deep with the people that they're dealing with. They don't want surface level shit. Person could have Cancer in their chart. You got 10 of Pentacles here. You got 6 of Cups in the reverse. Why? Yeah. This is something that you started off at like maybe thinking, oh, maybe I could really develop into something with this person, but it's unfortunate because it seems as though this person, like I said earlier, is emotionally immature. They're immature. The things that they do are immature. They're not on your level, okay? And there may be a situation that happens this week that you catch wind of it. All right. Oh, look, that's that spiritual, secrets, wave of change, silent shadows. All right, Sag. Let me take a little sip of my tea. Oh man, I haven't had black tea in so long. It tastes so good. You know what? Since I'm talking about this, Sagittarius, when I used to, when my little moon Sag wanted to travel, because I used to love traveling, I was a abroad student in Costa Rica. And my host family, my host mother, I guess, she always used to cook, or not cook me, she always used to make me tea. And then I started loving that tea. Why is that story even coming up for me right now? Sag? Is somebody going to Costa Rica? Or it could just be that y'all need to travel. That travel bug is in you. Shit, because I used to, you couldn't find me. Listen, I got to start this over. You can find me at home. I was never home. Okay. Never. All right, Sagittarius. What's the energy this week? Defendant, innocent, human life. Harmonize your energy. I never say this right because it should say embrace, but it says harm brace. Your true being. Yeah. So I feel like there's something that's gonna make you want, like you have this urge to be you, to be your natural Sagittarius. And maybe that's why I was talking about travel. Maybe that travel bug is in you and you need to go in order for you to embrace your normal vibration, your highest vibration, because that's what you guys love to naturally do. See the truth within the universe. Oops, sorry guys. Eye of the lotus, open the third eye, reflection of universal energy inside. Okay. So just harping on these, I feel like this is more so of like being true to yourself, tapping into your spiritual energy. Okay. You may need to be one with yourself because that's your true self. Now, defended and innocent. What I'm hoping is that you're not having to defend who you are this week, your true self. You guys are, I mean, you are very truthful, fine, very honest. Anything will fly out your mouth. But let me see. Let's see what the energy is. Mm. Five of Swords in the reverse, and you got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Huh. What is that? Oh, shit, I love this. Put this on repeat. Let me tell you, when I tell you, there's nothing that's going to be able to stop your happiness this week. There's nothing that's going to be able to stop your shine. There's nothing that's going to be able to stop you. I don't give a shit what it is. No weapons against Sagittarius shall prosper. Sagittarius placements, okay? All of them. It's a happy week, or at least you're going to be in a happy disposition. And nothing can really get under your skin, even if something tried to. Like, just remember who you are. Remember that you guys are normally pretty happy. You got Three of Pentacles here. You got the Chariot as well. I feel like there's going to be some sort of progress in relation to you and either a group of people or maybe a person that you are working towards something with, building. I feel like this week in itself is, you know what, and the Chariot here, with this being Cancer energy, I also feel like it's a very cuddly type of energy. I don't know. It feels warm. It feels like, I don't know, things are going in the right direction. Like, it just feels good. Like I said, that Ten of Cups is your disposition, babe. All right, let's look specifically at work. I just saw 333 on the timer, just in case that means anything to anybody. And then I've been recording for, well, it was 1 hour and 11 minutes. All right, let's see. All right, Full card in the reverse and the Page of Swords. There. What's going on with that? What you know that you're actually not speaking about? It feels like you are onto something, or you have some sort of information, some sort of internal knowledge, but you're not saying much about it. I feel like you're actually keeping it to yourself, and you're kind of just observing others. You're in this mode of caution. It almost makes me feel like you don't trust the situation at work, whatever it is. Yep, look at this. Hermit. You're in hermit mode. Maybe a bit more quiet than usual. Observant. Give me more. You have the Emperor in the reverse and the World. There's some sort of situation that's happening, and I feel like this is something that is out of your control. I feel like at this point, what you're doing is kind of just sitting in observation mode. You are watching, you have information, but you're not telling it. You're kind of allowing things to fall as they are. Regardless of how it falls, you still stay on top. You have the World card here. It's a new chapter for you. Oops. You do have a secret. Why do I feel like you know somebody that's going to get fired? Like, you know information, but you're not saying anything about it. That one's very specific. All right, let's go on to love. Love. Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. I just heard, who trying to open your legs? There's somebody who's wanting to take things a step further, that are wanting to cross the boundaries that maybe you guys currently have right now. They find you very attractive, um, sexually. And yeah, there's somebody who's wanting to take it there with you. Yes, they want to take it all the way. All the way. You got all these wands flying at your face. Okay. All right. We got two of wands here in the reverse, and we got the death card. I'm telling you, okay. You know what okay, golly. I got to get off the internet because now I'm hearing Chris Brown take you down. I just keep hearing it over and over again in my head. So there is somebody who is making a conscious decision to transform this relationship between the two of you. They don't want things to be, yeah, and they're going to let you know. Okay. Somebody could have Scorpio in their chart. They don't have to. But this is someone who they want you. All right, Sag? They want you. They want to change things between you. They don't want to be in the position that they are currently in with you. I feel like this is somebody who's very impatient. This might take you off guard or catch you off guard. Temperance in the reverse. That's you. Okay, Sag. Oh no. Well, y'all just had a card fall, Capricorn. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, but it says, and I'm gonna take it. It says justice is coming. So there may be some sort of there's something either legal that is coming to an end or that you need to handle this week, or karma is finally being set in your favor. But justice is coming. What else? Crows, almond, ancient rituals, dark wisdom, mystic messenger, death and rebirth. Yeah, I feel like there is something that is transitioning, something's changing for you. Okay. Pay attention to the messages that you receive. Okay. Everywhere and anywhere, not just in your dreams. Barred from entry, members only. So this almost makes me feel, yeah, once again, this kind of gives that legal vibe. This could also be boundaries, not being able to cross certain thresholds or boundaries, being bound to something, but we are going to see. Or maybe keeping somebody out. That could also be keeping somebody out. But we're going to clarify, see if anything comes up in the actual tarot. Oracle are so hit and miss. I don't even like I don't put much stock into the oracle, although it's cute whenever the oracle are right when I pull tarot. But yeah. Anyway. All right. You'll have a peaceful, I feel like for the majority of the week you'll have a pretty peaceful week, or at least I feel like you'll try to avoid any type of conflict this week. Maybe that's saying to avoid conflict this week. Justice came out again. Justice came out again. Okay, let's see. Give me more on justice. Queen of Pentacles. This may have something to do with money. Like I said, it could also still have something to do with a court-related situation. I feel like something's closing out. And you know what? This also reflects stability, independent stability. So some of you may very well be going through some sort of divorce or some sort of legal settlement. It's something of that nature. Regardless of that, I do feel like when that justice comes in, that light at the end of the tunnel, you guys are finally able to see. You're getting onto much calmer waters. So yeah, that's nice. All right. Work related, Capricorn. Work related. Look at that. Boom. That's you. Let's see. All right. You got Magician here. You got Two of Swords. What are you ignoring? I just heard I'm ignoring your plan. I'm going with my plan. So you got magician here. You got the two of swords. I feel like you're working your magic and kind of showing people what you are made of. Showing people, I hate to say this, that your way is the right way. Or at least that's the energy that you feel at this time. I feel like you are blocking out anyone that could be possibly a distraction at work. Um, and I do feel like it's they're waiting to see what's happening, to be honest with you. They're trying to see where you're taking this, what's going to happen next. So I do feel like you have some people intrigued at work because you are definitely in that mode of taking care of business. Give me more for work. You got 10 of cups in the reverse. You got 5 of pentacles. Somebody is a hating bitch. Somebody is. Somebody feels a way because you are being included in something relating to work, or you are, yeah, you're being included. Get out of here. Death card in reverse. Okay. This is somebody I feel like they've always not liked you, and I feel like you know that they don't like you. You got 6 of cups in the reverse, and you got the death card in the reverse. So this is something that has not changed over time. They have always been a hater. They do not like when you are, hell, you could be CC'd on an email and they not gonna like it. They just don't like that you're there. Okay. Um, you know what's interesting, because I got that devil, although it is your card, I also heard toxic. So I feel like there's somebody that's super fucking toxic at work. Um, but I mean, just keep your boundaries up. I feel like you're already doing that. It just sucks. And I heard kill them with kindness. I feel like that is something also that you do as well. Like, maybe you laugh. Okay, you know what I got? I got you laughing when you see them, and they fucking hate that shit. So I don't know. Keep up the good job. I don't know. Okay, let's go on to love. Look, barred from entry because they're hoes. Tell them hoes to get away from you. Okay. Tell them heifers to get away from you because no one has time for it. All right, love. All right, new chapter, not a new cycle, a new chapter. Okay. So you got the Empress in the reverse. What is this? Ah. Okay. I feel like you're in this energy. You haven't found the one. Let's just put that out there. I do feel like you have people that are interested in you, but you're not really interested in them. I feel like you have options, but it's kind of like it's the feeling of Empress meeting Emperor, finding the one. I feel what is very interesting about this that I don't normally read together is that there is you're the one, but you guys are either not in the same area or you're not. I don't know. Well, maybe I mean, it's just this week, but it just feels like you haven't connected with the one just yet. Not saying you don't have one. I feel like this is more so of kind of just allow the universe to drop them in. You don't have to fight for love. And if you don't like the options, it's because the options ain't for you. But you do have some new chapter that's about to take place. And maybe this is the start of you and you're the one coming together. I mean, hell, I had a great read for you guys on the last All Signs, the love one. Y'all had the best one. Look, and then I part the deck and I get the 4 of Wands. I'm just saying, your person is, I feel like they're closer than you think. You just haven't met them yet, because I do feel like this person is new. I don't feel like it's somebody that you like. If you are in something with somebody and it's good, this ain't for you. This is really for the singles. For the singles, I don't think it's somebody from your past. Majority, okay? Majority, not everybody. Just the ones that resonates with. The new side. Look at this. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, listen. I'm telling you, you're about to have something happen. That Emperor and Empress didn't come up for no reason. Just continue to surrender. Just allow things to flow. You're not chasing, you're attracting. You keep your eye on the prize, which is your bag, your stability, and the universe will plop them in for you. You just prepare yourself. That's it. All right, Aquarius. What's the energy for Aquarius at this time? What is the energy surrounding Aquarius at this time? Got two. Wait, gaze, judge, reflect, then act. Pity the fools who mocks the queen's grace. Oh, Lord have mercy. What is going on here with these cards? And let's see. Are you going to be feeling yourself? Trust signals. The universe knows your path. No entry, wrong route. So if you feel like you're hitting a wall every time you're trying to go in a certain direction, it's more than likely that it's not that direction. Take a different path. Okay? And it's not saying completely do something different, as in like don't go towards that goal. It's saying choose a different path towards the goal. Okay? All right. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius this week? Two of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse. What is this about? Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. I feel like same old same with whatever this relationship is. I don't feel like anything, like I feel like it's sticking by your side. I don't really feel like too much progress if I'm being 100% honest with you. It just feels pretty neutral. Got that Two of Pentacles there. You got that Two of Cups there. That could be work related, that could be friend related, that could be love related, whatever that relationship is in relation to you. You just, it's funny. I'm looking at this card at the bottom. I'm indifferent. I feel like it's indifference. I feel like it's not, I don't know. It's just there. All right, give me more. You got Ace of Wands in the reverse. Shit. Tower. Hopefully this ain't saying that the thrill is gone. Who's that, BB King? Because that's what I hear. I hear the thrill is gone. There's some sort of spark that has went out. That indifferent attitude of not, there's really no motion. There's no spark. I feel indifferent. I don't feel on fire anymore. And this is your year of not pretending and not acting. This is you being authentically you. Well, not year. This is your next 30 years? Fuck, I can't remember how long Pluto stays into Aquarius, but this is your time. There's some sort of tower moment in relation to that thrill being gone. Give me more for that. Yeah, you just don't feel the same. This might be a one-sided love, but I just feel like you just don't feel the same that you used to feel before. So that may be something that you're going to have to acknowledge and do something about this week. Give me more. That's why I said that, because you're going to have to acknowledge it. Two of Swords. I'm ignoring it. Stop ignoring it. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. That's why wait, gaze, judge, reflect, then act boldly. Don't ignore it. You see it. Yeah, you're ignoring something. You're ignoring the elephant in the room. You're holding back and not saying anything because you know that if you say something, that's it. You know that if you let your secret out, that's it. The secret got to come out. All right. Don't be scared to tell them, even if it hurts their feelings now. You'd rather hurt their feelings now than them continue to think that you still feel the same. And I just saw 444 on my little timer here. Give me work. What's going on with work? Nine of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Do you feel tired, depleted? You don't want no responsibility. You're not really gonna be. You're not gonna feel it this year. This year. It might be this year. This might be how you feel for the rest of the year. I meant to say this week. And I feel like that's because whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you're not achieving, or you feel stuck. And it almost gives a feeling of, what is this for? What's this for? Maybe you want to take on more responsibility. Maybe you're trying to get a promotion, but they're acting as though you're not putting your whole ass into work. So you may be quietly quitting. Hope not, but I understand. Give me more for Aquarius. Magician, 3 of Swords. Do you feel betrayed by work? The establishment in itself? Yep. I think that's what it is. I feel like you really did put your whole ass into it. You put blood, sweat, and tears. You have all the tools, plus the empathy. Like, you're a great pick, but I think what's happening is they betrayed you and you missed an opportunity. And so now you have no joy for it. Ugh. I'm sorry, Aquarius, if this is your story. If it's not your story, go look at your other signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? All right, love. Love related. What's going on? I feel like we already talked about love, but we'll talk about it again. Oh my God. The disinterest, the rejection, the I don't want it. You got 4 of Cups that's here. Death card, needing to make a huge transformation. I feel like we're doing a repeat of earlier. Anything else for love? I don't want to beat a dead horse, actually. And let's see. 9 of Wands. Temperance. Something feels off to you. I feel like something feels off to you when it comes to the person that you're dealing with. You can't put your finger on it, but you just don't feel settled. You don't feel settled. What's off? Humor me. What's off? Five of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. They trying to use you for your money. They don't have no money. They're trying to use you for your money. What is it? Or they make you feel left out in the cold because they don't give. They just take. Could be the money and it could just be the taking. It could be all together. But something doesn't feel right to you. And I think that could be the reason as to why you may possibly feel like exiting. Because there's an imbalance and it's not good. All right. Let's go on to Pisces. All right, Pisces. What is going on? What's the energy you're surrounding Pisces at this time? Trust signals the universe knows your path. Listen, you're going to be getting signals. You probably always get them all the time. But just trust the signals that you're receiving from the universe. They're trying to guide you in the right direction. Charming chat, inspiring news. Ooh, some of y'all gonna be sexting? I'm just kidding. Cute little chat, cute little text. Is that what's going on? Okay. And I'm indifferent, limits, No compassion. It is interested, neutral, emotional distance. Hopefully you're not dealing with someone, or maybe this is how you feel, but like the emotional distance. There's somebody that's cute or whatever, but maybe they're not worth it. We're gonna see. I don't know. The tarot shall tell us. That was an ugly shuffle. All right, come on, Pisces. Pisces, what's going on for you? What's going on for you this week? Six of Wands in the reverse, followed by the Tower. Ooh, is somebody crashing out because you're not paying attention to them? I feel like somebody is like, they're trying to act like they don't care, but you're not giving them attention. You got crash out king or queen over here. You got the Tower. It's really causing them to lose it. That's Scorpio there for the energy. All right, you got Page of Cups and you got the Five of Swords. Here's that chirting. Flirting, the chat. Chirting, okay? That's chatting and flirting. So you have that Page of Cups that's there. That's a new little cute little whatever. The energy of the conversation is flowing, I feel. Also, you like there's not an issue now. I'll say that. But it is little puppy love. Little I like you, you like me type shit. All right, what else? All right, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Lovers in the reverse. I hope that this is not in relation to the little cute little thing that she just met or started flirting with, because I also got here that a third party situation comes to an end, or maybe you bring it to an end because somebody was trying to balance out the two of y'all. I feel like whoever this person is, they were trying to have fun. Okay? They were trying to have fun. Could possibly be a Leo, doesn't have to be. You also got Gemini here. Yeah. Okay. Let's hone in on work. Nope. Come on again. Oh my God. Come on. Work related. What's going on for work? All right, you got 10 of Pentacles here. Oh, you got the Two of Cups. There's some sort of agreement or something that you are, whether it's a collaboration, whether it is a new contract that you're signing, possibly a new job. I feel like it's going to bring a lot of abundance. I feel like it's going to bring, this is longevity. There's something that's going to bring you some generational wealth, okay? With whatever it is that you were currently doing. So stick to that. What else for what's it called? Work. Shoot. I'll work with these cards. What else for work? You got some drama or competition that's going to be brought to you. Why is that important to Pisces? You are burdening somebody's life by existing. It's so stupid. I honestly feel like you are, yeah, you keep to yourself, you mind your business. You got the Four of Pentacles here, but there is someone here. It's like you're going to either catch wind of it, you're going to notice it, you could just be sensing it, but it's like something where someone, I just feel like they're a hater. And this is something that's kind of been ongoing. But it's not that it's burdening you. You're a burden on their life because you exist. Like, what's the outcome of this? You not giving a fuck as you should. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse. It is not your problem. That's their burden. They're gonna be tripping about. So who cares? Like I said, indifferent, no compassion, disinterested, emotional distance. You just continue to keep your emotional distance and not care because you're uninterested. All right. Let's go on to love. What's going on for love for Pisces? Three of Cups in the reverse, followed by the Justice in the reverse. Somebody's doing too much. I feel like somebody took it a step too. You may be dealing with somebody that's a drinker. I feel like you're gonna. I hate to even fucking say this, man. I'll put it like this. What you're about to have to do, or what maybe you've already done, and maybe it's just showing that since you've done it, you're much, 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 much happier. You got 10 of Cups that's there. There's something that you had to bring to an end because they overstepped. They did a little too much of something. And sometimes that Three of Cups there is like, I overindulged with somebody else. Cheating, basically. So if that was your story and somebody cheated, just know that they did you a favor by exiting your life. You'll be happier, even if it hurts at this point. All right, give me more. You got King of Wands here, and you got the Three of Swords. And like I said, baby, you about to run into some. Oh my God. I was gonna say you about to run into King Dingaling. What is wrong with me? It is 12:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Anyway, you about to run into King of Wands. There's a lot of healing energy here. Y'all gonna be in my comments talking crazy. I already know. There's a lot of healing that goes along with this. I feel like this person is very compassionate, very kind. I feel like this is also something that was divinely sent to you because you needed it. And it helps you with balancing out your energies as well. Like, I feel like this person is very calming and healing for you. So I love it for you. I love it. All right, what else? Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be living rent free in somebody else's mind. They see you as a missed opportunity, but they're constantly thinking about you all the time, so much so that, like I said, you live in their head, while you're over here just being fancy, footloose, and free, abundant, and single. I don't really think you care, but their energy pops up anyway. All right, guys, that is what I got for you today. Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Mini reads tomorrow in case y'all wanted to jump in. It is, well, you know what? Yeah, I'll leave it in the evening. I might push it out a little bit. Right now it's at 4 p.m., but I might push it out. So anyway, until next time, guys, take care and have a wonderful day.